Come into the room, family. Come into the room. Welcome. I am the H-Town Vet, and we would like to welcome you to our channel, a place where we will discuss a variety of benefits available to veterans, active duty members, and their dependents. Our sister Betty Boss was the first in the room. She said, H-Town, hope you're enjoying your Tuesday. Are you resting? I had to go over to the VA today. I wasn't able to rest much today, but I did rest last night. I got up. I got plenty of rest last night. 66 in the room said, good afternoon, H-Town family. Hey, Betty Bobs. And we are talking to each other. We have San Diego Marine in the room. So glad that you are here. Evening, veteran family. Yes, indeed. Thank you for being here, my brother. We have our brother Jimmy Elmore says, evening, everybody. Family, we're going to be talking about a very important topic tonight. Very important. We have our brother Sean in the room. Yes, indeed. We appreciate you. We're so glad that you are here. We're glad for your support and everything. Did I miss Coasty? How did I miss people like that? Maybe somebody put him up there by accident. I didn't see Coasty in the room. Come on, let us check our sound real quick. We'll be right back with you. So family, thank you for being here. We appreciate your patience, your kindness, support. We have listen to this. We got somebody new in here said, Tree Saw TV, go Army. Yes, indeed. Everybody shows love. Say, what's up, Jawheads? Listen, no Coasty. I saw Jimmy and that is Coasty, same color. Okay. Good to see you. Everybody show love to Tree Saw TV. Come on in the room. Everybody show love. We're going to get into it, family. And we thank you for being here. Now, family, this is what we call an interactive channel for those that are new and those our regulars understand. So we do interact and we do engage. We do not ignore the chat, but we got to behave in a certain way. So we're going to go over, some of our guidelines and rules. We're going to set the decorum of the room. All right. Listen, and look, y'all spoke of Coasty and look who popped up. Evening, H-Town and the family. So Charlton said, evening, Betty Bobs. 66 Love, San Diego, Sean, Jimmy Elmore, Tree Saw TV, and the rest of the crew. Yes, indeed. And all of them. So Tree Saw, I've been to over 1,000 PTSD groups at the VA. Okay. Yeah, that might be a record. Now, we got Coasty. Jason M says, hello, H-Town family. So good you're here. And everybody showing love. The VA hasn't changed its treatment of PTSD in over 20 years. I would think you would probably be correct with that. There may be some new programs, but let us continue, family. Okay, now, family, our channel, we have a certain vision about truth and verifying information. So our goal is never to be thrown off by a hoax or guess what just happened. We don't come crash the room with different things. Oh, I found this out. Email me if you hear something comes up, or if it's something you can kind of, bring up without, we don't do fear tactics here. because when we ask people to verify, they never can, almost never can. So email us so we can verify the information so it don't throw the program off. This is why we have rules. Now, here are the rules. So for those that are new to the channel, you'll know what's going on. All right. For those that have been here, you may need a refresher. Rule number 1, I will be respectful to the host and chat while staying on topic. Okay. Now we chatting a little bit now, but we're about to get on topic in a minute. All right. Number 2, I will not attempt to network or promote myself or others in the chat. All right. Yeah. I can do this and I'm that skilled. Send me information if you want to collaborate, if you're a content creator or if you have something that you like to share. I like to go over it first. Next, I will not divert chat members away from the channel. So now I would suggest you read because we will all be held to that. So now look, this is for the new people, everybody know, and for those who've been here. Thank you for Treesaw for coming to H-Town Stream. We always say this, keep on topic, and all comments will be answered in real time if on topic. Please respect the host, H-Town Vet, and the live stream. And that's for everybody, and we appreciate y'all. We just kind of chatting it up. We'll chat it up in a little bit in the beginning, but then we'll get on topic. And we thank y'all, and we appreciate that. YouTube saying they're having some trouble with their AI. I don't really use AI. Hopefully nothing I'm using is AI. But we thank y'all for being so supportive here, so kind and respectful. Now remember the rules now. Now remember the rules because you will be held to them. And rules are made, just to make sure that everybody's on the same page. Now let's see. Okay. We're not gonna be too much with the poop pews and all that. We're gonna kind of delete it. Tree, kind of calm down on that. Tree saw kind of are you listening to the rules? Kind of calm down on it, all right? How did the doctor appointment go? You gotta read the room, Tree. Got to be in there with us, okay? You still can chat, but you got to read the room now. This ain't a free for all, so you may not know it. We new to the channel. Come on in, read the room. Now listen, trolling. Even trolls don't think they're trolling, right? We have 12 likes and 13 watching, I guess. Yes, indeed. Trolling. What we consider trolling, okay, on this channel. Time wasting. Stuff that disrupts the channel, throws us off. And we appreciate you, but time wasting things. Gotcha. Yeah. I found out this on this channel and you wrong. Well, if I'm wrong about something, just likely. I don't know what all it. And when you do that, Treesaw, that's called repetitive language. That'll get you blocked now. So now let's cut that out. All right. That's your last warning on that. Now, Rainbow says, I want to say that I found your channel by way of another streamer, and I can tell you that your channel is awesome. Respect reigns and professional abounds. Thank you, H-Town and the family. Yes, indeed, Tree. We have rules here. So those type of statements that you're putting out, people have used them in the past to like test the channel. The fact that I got to stop and tell you things more than once. Yeah, I guess we're gonna block this one first. How about that? He said if I'm gonna block all 20 of them. Now we're gonna start with that one. How about that? You heard that? Yeah, that tree was starting confusion. See it? See how they don't listen to no rules? And I ain't tolerating it now. See, our behavior, different things. Thank you, Rainbow, for coming in here. Yes. And anything like that can get you blocked, as you just seen in real time. So those things, there's no going beyond that point. If we here to uplift and support each other, all right? Because if you don't like what's going on over here, oh, let me pull this up. Let y'all see yourselves up. There you go. There you go. I just had to pull it off for a minute there because that person, I had a feeling they was going left. They wasn't talking. They can start their own channel. Now, if you want to talk about other topics during the at the end of the during the after party, join the conversation and you can talk about whatever topic you would like to. Family, if you haven't had a chance to, smash that like button. Okay? Smash that like button. And we'd appreciate it. And say hi. They saying hi to Rainbow. Thank you. And we appreciate you always positive. Say, let me see what you say here. You say 66 said H-Town, they come in with plans to disrupt. They don't care about rules, bro. Yeah, but the rules are not for them. Okay, so 66, the rules ain't for them. The rules are for y'all. The rules is for y'all to know where there ain't no misunderstanding. As new people come in the room, we got to let them know the decorum. So when I get somebody up out the paint, it ain't no confusion. You get what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. I'm about the only one that could do my channel like this, right? Think about it. I'm the only one that can interact with the chat and ain't as many problems. Yeah, most definitely. Let us continue. It's time to get on topic. Yes, indeed. And family. The topic for tonight is, look at it. We're going to talk about contracts tonight, family. Can we do that? Can we talk about we're talking about contracts tonight. Should veterans be held accountable for the contracts they sign for help with VA disability claims? I may want to edit that. Give me a second, family. Let me edit that. Let me edit that. I'll just put with for now. Let's put with for now, okay? I don't know what it's trying to do here. I guess it kept it the same. Should veterans be held accountable for the contracts they sign for help with the VA disability claims? Now, this is the thing that we're talking about tonight. Should they be held accountable? Should veterans, when they need help, they may need help for different reasons. Some veterans may be desperately in a situation where they need help. Yes, indeed. The rules are for all of us. That does not trigger, you might trigger me. Yeah, so different things. We got a whole, because even some of us, look how many people are online in here. Now, how y'all feel about that? And I'm sorry, let me see. Should veterans be held accountable for contracts they sign when they need help? I need to put win in there. I think I'm gonna edit. See if I can edit. I'm having trouble editing, family. Bear with me. Give me a second. I'm trying to put it in there right. I want the right question. All right. Now hold on. Now y'all better let me. Oh, there you go. Say, there it is. There it is. There it is. So now I hope I got it right now. Should veterans be held accountable for the contracts they sign when they need help with VA disability claims? How do y'all feel about that? Yes or no? Should the veteran be held accountable? Talk to us. I'm going to catch up here. Yes, read it first. This is what Jason says. Read it first. Always read before you sign anything, family. Always read. Jason M said, read it first. Don't do what I used to do in the Navy where they said sign here. Yes. Now, Boom Nail to say, good evening, fam. So glad that you're here. Coasty said depends. Okay. What kind of trap it is, right? Jason M say also if they smell fraud, they should report them. Okay. San Diego Marine said depends on situation. And I'm not just talking about for-profit companies that help with claims. I'm talking about lawyers, accredited claim consultants, unaccredited lawyers. We talking about all of them. Happy belated birthday, Betty Bob from Boom. Nailed it. Now you say, I understand you, H-Town. I just stated trolls don't care. Yeah, but that's like what's understood don't need to be said, because they'll think that they don't know you. I know you. They'll think you're speaking against me. Everything we speak should be against the troll. You know, I've been doing this over two almost 3 years. So I already know that you preaching to the choir. Just put troll in the chat, put something that makes them feel uncomfortable. You know, like when somebody doing something like this is how we do it growing up. If somebody's trying to attack me, you don't grab me, because then I get hit in the face. You grab that other person. Don't be, hey, calm down, H-Town. No. Now my hands folded up while the other person punching me in the face, but you trying to look out for me. Hold them. Say, I think once you state the rules once, they shouldn't get a second chance, a third chance. Well, nah, you don't want to get trigger happy, and I'm explaining that. So yeah, that's you know, I've been doing this for a while. You get trigger happy, then some of y'all, I'll be blocking y'all. Oh, you got one time, boom. No. New people come in, they got to get acclimated, and we work it. You see what I'm saying? Because if that was the case, I would have blocked John Michael or Doc Shelley right off the bat. All right? It makes sense, H-Town. We understand what you're saying. But I'm glad that Love is saying something, because we all need to be on the same page and communicating. Because you might be telling me something that help me improve things. Now, Betty Bob says, Jason, it was an MRI. It took 2 hours. Okay, talking about something else. Good and bad, I feel like if you sign with them, you're obligated. Okay, let's stay on task, family. San Diego, it depends. Let's see. Any questions, and verify their credentials. See, this is the problem. People, good one, San Diego Marine. People, when you're signing a contract, verify a person's credentials, and guess what else you want to verify? Their track record. That means you can't be in no rush. So yes, okay, yes, H-Town, a contract is a contract. Yes, indeed. 66, I believe they should, as long as they understood everything and weren't misled. I agree with that. I can't Boom Nail to say yes, they we should be responsible for what we agree to. Y'all veterans are hard on the game here. Man, y'all hard. Let's see. Now, matter of fact, let me go and put this back up where I can get to the ones. H-Town and the family. This is from Ill Will. These veterans are signing Don King type contracts just to get benefits they earn. It's a shame. And a lot of them, they may not even need to sign a contract to get them. But people get desperate. Am I lying? Come on, fam. Are we talking about it tonight? I'm going to try to catch up here. Benny say H-Town vet and the chat family. Yes, indeed. All right, family. We got trying to catch up here. Say, we glad it went well, Betty. Yes, Betty Bob's birthday was on yesterday, and we celebrated it right here. And everybody's speaking. Now, let's see what EO says right here. EO says, evening, you all. Let's talk about these contracts our veteran brothers and sisters are signing. You see how serious this is? Then they want to, once they sign it, they want to backtrack. They signing these 360 deals like they do in the record industry, but you signed it. You talking about hey, they're gonna make you a star. Huh? But now you want to backpedal and you want to have buyer's remorse. 66. What did he say? Okay, let's see. All right, man. Betty Bob's I agree. Let's see. Agree 100% from Betty Bob's. If you cancel the contract, you can be on the hook as well. Now think about the trick bag. If you sign a contract with a company that's under investigation by the VA, you can be in trouble for breaking the contract. Number one. Number two, if you stay in the contract and they're doing fraudulent stuff to get you your benefits, you can be in trouble with the VA. They're going to get you coming and going. Did you hear what I said? H-Town, you telling the truth. Boom, nailed it, said H-Town, should there be a limit to what veterans can be paid for these services? Florida passed a law about it. Well, you can try to get the cart before the horse, but here's the problem. As long as veterans keep signing up, it's going to be an issue. Come on now. And when they see them out there talking about, look how they dangling the money in front of you. We going to get you. Look at that. Don't you want that? All you got to do is sign. We going to get you that 100% permanent total. Huh? We got you. You know what they say. We got you. Don't worry about nothing. Now, I'm going to read that again, Boom. Now, H-Town, should there be a limit to what veterans can be paid for these services? Now, if they sign and agree, there should be a limit, but they're unaccredited. So what can be done? This is an unregulated industry that they're trying to get under control. J. Oliver in the house. Everybody show love to J. Oliver. Family, the problem is we didn't get here by accident. We got here because we as veterans, look, family, if you were confused by the VA claims process when you first started out, if you was confused, put a Y in the chat. When you first started out trying to do this claim process, listen to what Will say. I see some vets sign contracts, get rated, and then complain about the fees after the rating. That's a problem. Buyer's remorse. If you were confused about filing VA claims, what form to file it on, if you were confused about what would cause you to get a decrease, you might have had a good rating, but you filed a claim and they decreased you because somebody helped you. If you was ever confused about the appeal process, temporary permanent ratings, claim sharks, You ever confused about fraud? Was you committing fraud? You didn't know. Confused about special monthly compensation. How's that different from regular VA ratings? Come on, let us know. Oh, family, look at here. J. Oliver says, oh, I mean, they talk. Brother Sean say yes, doubly confused. Rainbow say yes. Jimmy say confused. So this is what got us here. This is why a lot of people lean toward getting someone to help. And sometimes that means signing contracts. Benny say confused. Charlton say double jeopardy. Charlton say, Colty say confused. Ill Will say confused. Betty Bob say confused 5 times over. The Guard Act would take care of it. Yes, indeed. Now, are they going to pay? Everybody show love OT. Boom Nelda says this, but the VA stacks against you. How many vets have specialist doctors diagnose them, and then the VA examiner can say no or disagree, and the VA will go with their guy. And remember, they say, oh, you got to just check boxes. But what if the person checking the box at the VA, the rater has a personal bias against veterans? Oh, I don't feel they should get this. Is this based on their feeling? Yeah, the doctor said this. It's in this specialist doctor said this, or specialist in that with that illness. No, they can't do it, but they'll do it. And it's the veteran's responsibility to appeal, unless somebody catches it at the VA. Have to understand the contract, just like you do car loans and home loans. Do your due diligence. This is the thing. But if you don't understand the process in the first place with the VA, and somebody's gonna come save you, huh? Captain Save a Veteran, huh? Boom Nelda says, so many veterans feel like these claim sharks are willing to help them. Plus, many of these vets using them are older, from when we were a higher truth society, and it was less technology too, or had tried many times and are desperate. This is what I'm talking about. Can we talk about it, family? Family, can we talk about it? Now listen to what OT says, 38 CFR 5, I think that's, let me see, 5901. Congress is at fault when they took the penalty 1 year in jail back when they created the loophole back in 2006, So that would open the door for these unaccredited companies. Now listen to what Rainbow says. I have TBI, so I am confused all the time about this process, but I educate myself enough to sniff out the falsehoods. I might not know the right, but I am getting better at finding the wrong. Real talk right there. Amen. And due diligence. Yes, indeed. Specialist carriers a lot of weight. They should. Let's say you had, because he mentioned, Rainbow mentioned TBI, right? Wouldn't you go to a neurologist? And if a neurologist properly does it, if they don't take the report from the neurologist or the DBQ from a neurologist, a public DBQ, they need to explain themselves, in my opinion. Sean say, get a favorable finding in a decision letter saying even or injury occurred in service, then later get a diagnosis by the examiner, then VA turns around and retracts the favorable findings. Confusing. You know it is. Come on now, family. Y'all know what's up. Now listen to Ill Will say, H-Town, these younger vets got the game down. They are way more informed about VA benefits. Yes, they are. They catch them out the gate. When they see we got out not knowing nothing, doing 3 and getting out with 100% at 21, hashtag don't hate the player, hate the game. Yeah, a lot of people got a problem with that. Why somebody 21 years old with the benefits? I feel like this, if y'all got a problem with veterans getting benefits, how about this? Won't they have mandatory 2-year service to the military? And when you get out, you get free medical care for the rest of your life. Everybody got to do it. If you disabled, you can work at a desk in the military. How about that? OT say just gotta get worse with the AI in the loophole. Yes, indeed. All right, we're gonna get going here in a second, family. I think it would go much smoother if vets had immediate access to all their records instead of having to wait a month. I totally agree. Sean says this. This seems to be a very interesting topic. This is a very the trick is to go to sick call for anything and everything. But what about the sick call police? Even when you go to VA, I'll go up there 3 times. 2 times I was disrespected. I went up there 4 times. I went up there today and was disrespected by a young man. Remember, a favorable finding is binding to the VA 38 CFR 3.104C. So please look at what OT has put out there, fam. You hear what I said? And you need to, if they dismiss your favorable finding, quote that. Charlton say, H-Town, I guess newer vets got taken because they haven't dealt with used car salesmen. Yeah, we remember it was that they were heavy back in the 70s and 80s. Lord, they were all over the news. They seem those getting taken more by claim sharks. Yes, yeah, they getting taken more by the claim shark. Family, y'all are on this here. Betty Bob say, me doing a closing for you to purchase your home 1,000,000 times easier is straightforward, and the VA is confusing and hard. You got to rely on a person, a rater, who isn't having a bad life. Lord, didn't you say a mouthful? That's true. Now, Boom nailed to say, how about we fix the massive fraud at the state level using federal funds than making it harder for veterans to be compensated? I agree. Family, y'all are, man, wow. The chat is being shown on the bottom over here. So I'm going to the big comments up here. Now listen, and when you see somebody saying something crazy, you say something, you start putting troll things in there, let me know, and I can get them out the paint. Now, I do not go to sick call until I was near death because I didn't want the invulnerability retaliation from the unit commander chain. Yeah, that was a common thing. I understand that they did that to scare you away. This was all part of the system. OT says a favorable finding is a part of a decision letter. Yeah, all know the 3 requirements for a grant. Family, we did this thing. Now, y'all got that, and I caught up with all those, and the other things are on this the live stream. I like that. Let's continue. I'm gonna take it off every once in a while. Now, family, here's the thing. With all this stuff, you're trying to navigate through claims, the right form, filing the right type of claim, making sure that you got the proper evidence, knowing what a fully developed claim is, knowing what to do when the VA responds, what you need to say to them when they're asking for other information. A lot of times to bridge that gap, we need help. Am I lying? To get that claim, some can do it on their own. If you was able to do it yourself, I want you to put what is it? Put DYS, do it yourself. If you did your claim yourself, you was able to complete a claim by yourself, VA claim, put DYS, do it yourself. Should have did DY. Now listen what our brother say. Sean, oh Lord, I just tell them call somebody else to take the clothes and walk away. So J. Oliver did it himself. It's DY. I'm sorry. Do DY. Y'all right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. DIY. It's DIY. I'm sorry about that. DIY. Do it yourself. If you did the claim yourself, I didn't. All right. Betty did it herself. OT did it herself. So did J. Oliver. I apologize for not writing it right. Now we have OT says, I got the favorable finding with the number one, terror memo. Now it's important to have that terror memo. In-service event, positive medical, positive, what is that? MO/DX, and still got denied, but was reversed by an higher level review. Remember, you always want to do that higher level review. Who did it themselves, fam? You tried to get that claim approved by yourself. Come on, talk about it. Now, 66 Love say, I did it myself, then a VSO. I went to the 5th VSO. Wow. Man, tell me the number of VSO. Put VSO in the chat and how many VSOs you've ever used. VSO. I've used 2 VSOs. Tell us how many VSOs you use. Oh, medical opinion. I'm sorry. So let's see what this says. That's right. Medical opinion. Okay, got you. Now, San Diego say lawyer. Jason say VSO and VSO for both. Okay. I use 2 different VSOs. Betty Bob say OT, congratulations. Yes, indeed. Congratulations. 1 VSO. Okay. And a lawyer also. Okay. Benny say 2 VSOs. Betty Bob say 3 VSOs. Ain't nothing but boo-boo. Charlton used 1 VSO. He messed it up. Who are you using now, Charlton? Now, if you don't mind me asking, I forgot. OT say my first 3 claims were do it yourself. The last and the hardest one, I needed help with the lawyer. How did you know you needed help with the lawyer? Tell us that, OT. Let us know. Now, 66 say 1 VSO. Let's see here. So Rainbow says VSO 8. Ooh, from the same state veteran service because they quitting. Oh, you had different ones because they kept quitting. Say thanks. Coachy said VSO, then lawyer. What made you choose a lawyer? Because you couldn't get but so far. Now do it yourself. I hope we're helping. Let us know what we can do to help. Charlton. Now listen, Ill Will say had a friend help me. Had a friend that knew somebody. Had a friend help me. He's the equivalent of a shade tree mechanic, but for the VA process. You out of control, partner. Oh, okay. Say, okay, got denied, and the lawyer won't help without initial claim. Okay, that's why. Yeah, so then you have to have 1 denial for an accredited lawyer or accredited claim agent to help you. You say BSO. Oh, what's that? BS? Fam, let's continue this thing. Fam, it all comes down to your signature. Let me ask, I want you to tell the truth. Have you ever signed a document? And if it was related to a VA claim, you just put claim in there and put a pen. Have you ever signed a document that you didn't fully understand or it had bad repercussions? Let's say, have you ever signed anything that you didn't fully understand and it backfired on you? Have you ever had something you signed backfire on you? Put a pen in the chat. Put yes in the chat. Or just put the word pen in the chat. Just put pen in the chat. Just put pen. Put pen or emoji for a pen. I have. Say all the time, Jimmy, when we, yes, indeed. Jason M say yes. Well, I'm about to use a claim agent. Okay. Let me see. I put in 3 claims. This is from up early. I wasn't able to read it at the time. I put in, Rainbow said I put in 3 claims. First 2 VSO. Last one, did it myself. Did get last one approved. Great. Sean, not. Let's see what we got here. Family. Now listen what Ill Will says here. Y'all telling the truth. We ain't judging. This a safe place. Come testify. That's why I handle it the way I do, because sometimes I know what you're saying, 66 Love, but I have to have an environment that's not too dictatorial. So I got to give them a few minutes unless they say something really outrageous, and we'll get to it. Pen all the time. Man, we always get it. I sent the wrong claim document number. Wow. Yeah, that's rough, man. That's rough. Pen wrong form. Wow. Betty Bob say, that was OT before that in J. Oliver. Betty Bob say, could never afford it. So you are wrong that we signed something that we wasn't fully understanding. Now listen to what our brother Charlton say. H-Town got evidence filed, intent, got forms, just taking my time, letting the regional office get their act together. Philadelphia, not the Philadelphia. No, Charlton, you waiting for them? How long is it going to take for them to get their business together, Charlton? You know we went over their little hustle. Finishing claims in 4.7 minutes. Hopefully they corrected that issue, my brother. J. Oliver says, yes, sign stuff that wasn't fully understanding the backfire. OT say, yes, I don't use pen. I always go online. Oh, I got something for you too. See, I like y'all ones, y'all techies, y'all tech people. I got something for y'all too. OT think he got me on that one. OT, you came at me there. I got something. I got a slide in there for you. Boy, Philly Regional Office, no Burnos. They cooking the books. Yes, indeed. We went over that, didn't we, fam? Come on, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, fam. Family. One thing to be able to sign it, you better be able to see the contract. What if you're only one way you can probably get out of, well, about 2 or 3 ways you can get out of it. One of them being, hey, I couldn't see the contract. Well, why you signing it now? But would they get you out of it? Say, well, let's say they should have it in Braille for you, right? If you can't see it, why sign it? Can you not being able to see 20/20 vision, or you blind? Is that an excuse to get out of a contract that you sign? Philadelphia likes Miss Parker 3 minutes, maybe even 4. Yeah, Lord have mercy. Oh, J. Oliver. I hear you. Should you be able to get out of it? What about mental health? That's another way you can definitely get out of it if you have some type of you're medically incompetent, right? Especially if you're in a mental institution, right? Some type of psychiatric condition that prevents you from knowing things, being able to sign things or read it for you. Who gonna read it for you? Not the people that's getting you to sign it, I hope. Now listen, Ill Will say, Big Red, my office's hours are from 9 to 5. You know, Big Red, Is that from the 5 Heartbeats? Come on now. Now, that's another thing. So, family, have you ever felt pressure to sign a contract? Put something, a nervous emoji in the chat. Put something to show steam or pressure in the chat. Have you ever been pressured to sign a contract? Or just put what? Just put the word pressure. I mean, let me see. Have you ever been pressured to sign? Put the word pressure in the chat. If you've ever been pressured to sign a contract, put pressure in the chat or something that represents pressure, stress. Rainbow say, I've been pressured to sign a contract. Did you sign it? Have you ever been H-Town? Yes, I've been pressured. I think I signed 1 or 2. But I was in a distressed situation. But I got out of it. Jimmy Elmore, pressured. Benny was pressured to sign a contract. Coasty was pressured. Anybody else in here was pressured to sign a contract. We ain't going nowhere till you tell us. Huh? We got to know. Say pressure, never signed it. See, look at us guys. We'll just fold in a minute, won't we? Better Bob say no. H-Town is hard-headed. Hold on. I walked away. OT walked away. I've learned to walk away now. Walk away. Now, you got to do it right now. If you don't do it right now, you're not going to get the benefit. Well, I don't need the benefit is what I say. All right. Now, J. Oliver say marriage license don't count. Oh, we talking about shotgun wedding. Why y'all out of control here, boy? Family, have you ever felt pressure? Let's talk about it. Oh, yes, indeed. And this includes e-signing. All right. This includes e-signing. So if you sign electronically, you still obligated, okay? Did I get you, OT? OT, I knew you were waiting for it. Say now, Charlton say, my Navy recruiter pressured me. I learned my lesson once. I needed one more lesson after that. Oh, Lord. Everybody, Charlton, you just be making everybody laugh. I thank God for you, man. I really thank God for you. Oh, boy, y'all something else. I just e-signed, LOL. That's what the e-signed. You still, yes, sir. Now, OT, let them know, even if you e-sign, that ain't a way to get out of it. Why is an e-sign just as important? If I'm not mistaken, it doesn't have something to do with the fact it's your electronic signature and they verify that it's you. Huh? Come on, let us know, family. So you ain't getting out of that way either. Uh-oh. Now H-Town gonna break it down. Listen, I gotta take everything off the screen now. I want y'all to see, listen, so you can't say you didn't know. Key considerations before signing a contract. Look what it say. Yes, OT say yes, sir. Jimmy Elmore say yes. E-sign just isn't legally binding. It's your signature, your electronic signature. That's what E stand for. It sure is. So don't think you can get away with it there. Key considerations before signing a contract, family. Read everything. Number one, read everything. This is key. You are presumed to understand all terms, even if you don't read them. Family, did I lie or tell the truth? Can we say it one more again? Read everything. If you don't read everything, you are presumed to understand all terms, even if you did not read them. If you put your signature down, you still liable, responsible, because they say you assume to understand everything because your signature there. Don't let nobody talk you out of your signature. Now, number 2, check details. Okay? Check details. Verify names, dates, financial amounts. This is key. Financial amounts. They tell you they're going to charge you just twice your back pay. Then next thing you know, 5 times your back pay on the contract, different with what they told you. And ensure all verbal promises are written into the contract. No outside deals. No outside deals. Can I come up on the screen? Listen, no outside deals. When I was filing divorce from my ex, she wanted to meet somewhere by the bank because she owed me some money and come here and meet me behind the building. I said, no outside deals. Send the money through my lawyer. You ain't gonna get me back there and then say I jumped on you, and then you win everything because you're gonna come out with a black eye from behind the bank. And they're gonna say, H-Town, why did you meet her behind the bank? She said she gonna meet me, gonna make a side deal. And if you don't sit down somewhere, sit your country self down somewhere, man. Haste make waste. Don't let nobody pressure you. Look up E-Sign Act 2000. Ooh, yes, indeed. I'd like to look it up. Y'all can send me some information about it too. Now that's good. Now listen to this here. My brother say, heck, Sparky, we use to dump money parts into the ocean to clear out part bins for end of fiscal year. Wow. Now, next thing that I want y'all to understand, and I want y'all to be clear. Let's get here. If you sign anything and there's a whole bunch of blank spots or stuff that's not filled in, never sign contracts with blank spaces. I'll repeat again, never sign contracts with blank spaces, especially if you're dealing with some type of claim situation, somebody assisting you. Ensure all blanks are filled in or crossed out. I'd put my initials by there too. Authority and competence, okay? Do you have the authority to sign it? If it's for your husband or spouse that's a veteran and you signing them up with one of these claim sharks, do you have power of attorney to do that? And if you are the veteran, are you competent? Ensure you are authorized to sign and are mentally competent. Family, did we talk about it? Next, H-Town, if I'm lying to you, let me know. Keep a copy. See, nobody wants to look at these videos, huh? This the information I'm giving because I know the game, huh? Keep a copy. Always retain a full signed paper copy for your records. Oh, H-Town, I got it on my computers. Computers that can crash, people can put viruses, people can try to pull the document back, and you never had it, you never had it. You better walk away with it. Because you walk away, they got a copy, and you don't got a copy. You don't have a copy. They can change the whole document, huh? The last one, I know everybody mad. My view's going down on this one. Seek legal advice. So have somebody legally look over. If you got one of these for-profit claim companies helping you file a claim, get some legal people to check it out. Now, for complex and high-value contracts, and if they charging 5 times your back pay, that's high value. Or you trying to get 100%, or you trying to get something part of the PACT Act that could be up in the hundreds of thousands, or with the Navy, some of those NEMR claims, have a attorney review the document first. Come on, family. Are we talking right? Are we talking turkey today? Somebody let me know. Oh, yeah, y'all talking about the ship. Back it up in the cloud. Yeah, the police can have access to the cloud too. You better get you a paper copy in the cloud. Now, keep copies of everything you sign, print. Yeah, because somebody If you ain't got nowhere, they can get your computer and delete everything out of it. But I know you got that G drive. There's somebody that made the G drive that know how to break into the G drive. But my paper copy ain't nobody been able, especially when I get it stamped. Copies works, yes indeed. But G drives is good to have too, because somebody could burn up the paper copy. So I think you should have both. OT, you right too. Christmas in August, OT. I wouldn't give anyone 5 times my back pay. What if you, let me ask you this here. What if you was getting, your back pay was $500,000? You wouldn't give them 5 times that? Oh, that means you ain't getting no back pay. Wow. That means you're going to have to pay them $2.5 million. And the back pay is only $500,000. So you had to give them the back pay and 200 more thousand. Wow. I mean, 500,000 and 2 more million. Wow. See how deadly that get? Yep. I saw the Spark ownership. Okay. Let's see. Take those contracts and let AI look at them quicker than a lawyer, cheaper. Yeah. But let me ask this question. Can you hold AI accountable if AI mess up? No. Come on now, family. The big problem is why this happens is we're divided as veterans for many different reasons. One, geographically, we're spread out. We're back in the civilian population. Just saying it doesn't make any common sense. No. We're divided geographically. We're divided by branch. You know, some of us in the Army, some Navy, Air Force, Marine. So we're going to be more familiar with the people that we serve with. Or another thing, you say, you're right, H-Town. Thank you. Now, we're divided by race sometimes. We're divided by gender. We're divided by those that live in the city. We're divided by those that live in the rural country areas. We're divided by those that are overseas. We're divided by those that live in the States. Family. So information is hard to flow for us to help each other with stuff because we are so divided for many different reasons. But time is a pressure cooker. Okay? Time put pressure on us, family. And we waiting around for that FOIA request. How long y'all been waiting for a FOIA request? Y'all not going to believe me. I'm going to tell you how long I've been waiting. I think it's been this long. This is how long I've been waiting on a FOIA request. Freedom of information from the VA. I've been waiting 14 years, family. I ain't got nothing. Now, Betty Bob say, oh, you guys good for leaving the computer connected. I turn my computer off and disconnect the computer from the Ethernet and Wi-Fi and print and to a thumb drive. Yes, indeed. We divided by eras also. That's right. Vietnam, Gulf War, and the global war on terror. We mentioned that the last time. You sure right. I forgot to mention it. And a lot of people don't unify. FOIA waited for going on 13 to 14 months. H-Town say, woo, 14 years. 66 Love say, almost a year for me. Oh, snap. Nice say. FOIA over a year out only because I asked for too many documents. Yeah, I asked for my whole claim file. So that might be the issue. Now, Jimmy Elmore say 9 months for 2 different times. Okay. Put a check mark in the chat if you were able to, or check mark or check in the chat if you finally got your FOIA request. OT say it's okay. Betty Bobs. Yeah, you're a provider. as your firewall. Okay. Waited 1 year, OT says, and finally got it. Jason M say, so Jefferson stuff 66, that is fraud, waste, and abuse. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that word means. Really, H-Town, for evidence? Yes, for you. Yeah, I just gave up and did my own. Is that the SF-180 H-Town? I don't remember. I gave up. So if you finally got yours, let me know. I got a copy from the power of attorney, no issue. Yeah, and I got most of it through power of attorney, so I just gave up for the FOIA. Betty says 1 year, 5 months for her FOIA request. Betty Bob said, I got my whole claim file and everything else. That's what I was trying to get. Jimmy Elmore says, got everything. Okay, now. Jason say for C file 5 months. Let's see. Family, are we talking about it tonight? Family, when we waiting on these claims to be done, oh, I didn't mean to pass that up. Excuse me. Give me a second. The reason people go to people to help them with their claim, because some of them might be overwhelmed with bills. I heard a lot of records got damaged in fire. Yeah, I don't believe that. They still find the records. I don't believe that, but they did say that, Sean. I was able to get a FOIA 3 times in the last 3 years. Okay. Say 5-1 starting hard. Yes. Yes, indeed. A lot of veterans, they use these, they'll sign anything. Why? Because they are desperate for a claim to be approved to get the compensation that they need. And they may qualify for it. And see, a lot of times waiting around, they see it as a waste of time waiting for these FOIA requests, applying for stuff, getting denied. It just goes on and on. When I called the VA, I kept hanging up until I get an older Southern Black lady. She read off all my disabilities over the phones, etc. And that's a technique. Wow. Do not trust. I am hardware and IT as well. Oh, y'all talking about that computer. And we got to be careful of the money trap, family. Straight up money trap. Because we get desperate, frustrated, anxious, and we want to win our claims. So we'll be wanting to sign anything sometime. And we can't put out veteran greed. Now, let me ask you this here. I look at it this way, and tell me if you disagree. I think the veterans supposed to get what they're entitled to. I believe there's a difference between veteran entitlement and veteran greed. What do you think that difference is? Let us know. Now listen to what Rainbow says. Yes, that fire is something. Told my grandfather fire got his records from World War II in Korea. Told my dad got his records from Vietnam and what is that? SOCOM. I think it was the same record fire shredder. Yeah, they made this say, just like a bank loan seems they approve only those that don't push it. Now listen to what Ill Will said. H-Town, you can talk about what happens when veterans don't honor the contract after successful results. Yes. Now, family, listen. Do you think veterans focus too much on the money and trying to worry about themselves? Do you think that's a problem with veterans? They come, they frustrated. Hey, y'all just tell me what's going to help me. I don't care about what y'all talking about. Only stuff that's going to help me. I think it's a blessing to be able to try to help and support each other, because in doing that, people will open up and be more willing to help you. Don't you think so? But if everybody for themselves, That's a problem. If we're trying to outdo each other, and once you get that rejection, let me ask you this here. Do you believe that rejections can cause a veteran to be desperate, to be willing to sign anything for help? If they get a claim that they was riding on, they need it, they're not working right now, their spouse may be sick and they need the benefits, do you think that'll cause them to sign with somebody that a contract that they don't fully understand? Let us know. One of the biggest money traps are high value claims, sleep apnea, mental health, migraines, and such. Real talk. Come on, that's real talk. Then what about those? I got mine, forget you. Is it disheartening? Let's just not saying that. Is it disheartening when you're filing for a claim, somebody else got theirs, but you didn't get the increase? And should we be comparing our rating decisions to others? Rejection is, look what Jimmy says, rejection will hit a veteran hard. How do you deal with the rejection, the denial? Jimmy Elmore and others, let us know. Now, Rainbow says, I don't care about the money. I just want the government to take responsibility for more than realistic damage that combat did to me. To me, 0% is still a major victory. Yeah, but I want you to get what you deserve. Betty Bob say 21 likes and 17 watching. Thank you so much, family. Now, Rainbow goes on to say, I learned more and more. I help other veterans with what I have learned. And that's how you learn, by helping other people too. Now listen, OT say why we need to get educated. Yes, indeed. That's why we need to get educated. And Rainbow, Charlton 100% agree. Now, Jimmy Elmore says, I want to pay, I want the payment and the treatment. That's yeah, you got to be compensated for your loss. Now, listen to what Ian Will said. I think the VA process was more sped up. Now, I think if the VA process was more sped up, it would be better. Imagine waiting years for a rejection. I waited 4 years for a rejection. This claim process is a very complicated process with a lot of nuances. Yes, indeed. Come on now, family. And given this here, when you're trying to get help, you're going to run into misinformation. Am I lying? And what about those shorts? Give me a second here, family. What about those shorts? Huh? Think about it. I'll be right back. Now, family, thank y'all. I had to go I got 2 waters. They almost frozen. You see, I don't know if y'all can see the ice in them. Okay, it got ice in them. Now, family, I ain't trying to trick y'all with these sharks. Now, listen to what 66 says. I want my money and my treatment. Also, I've lost out on money with my disability in the private sector. Real talk. Gialva say claims are nuanced and veterans self-medicate and forget that those could be claims, able, nags, and ticks, tricks, trick ankles, and things. Yes, indeed. Jimmy Elmore say shark attacks everywhere. They all over. They feeding fins, huh? Rainbow say baby sharks. He said baby shark. That's a good one. The good one, Rainbow. I like Rainbow's attitude. Let Lieutenant Dan, Pastor Dougie kick rocks. Yes, indeed. Now, OT said, I'm still sitting on my Social Security application. Oh, you talking to him? Hi, Sparky. Okay, say crazy. Now, family. Rainbow say, I am where Lieutenant Dan was head of state veteran administrations, and his influence is obvious. That is probably why I went through 8 VSOs. Did he tell us something, Rainbow? Did he do things to undermine in your area? What state was that you're in? That what did he do that was so devastating when he was the state administrator? Because I know he did things to destroy veterans' benefits, and I assume. Oh, Lord, Virginia. Wow. Yeah, I lived in Virginia for 6 years. He came up there messing up stuff. And we got to watch clickbait. If you're going to sign something, one of the biggest ways to get you is with clickbait and get you, come on. Oh, what I need to know? Well, you got to sign up first. You got to watch those things. Oh, and here's the other one. Not just the clickbait promises and all that. Also, that when they say the sky's always falling, VA disability under attack. Come on, family. I mean, my Lord. Get this one. Ooh. Now, Gialva say vets are proud and resilient adults that cope with challenges and don't complain. They seldom, let me put you up on the screen. They seldom want people to know the drip and dribble, urine, or having fecal accidents. Yes, indeed. They don't want to show a tremble. Yeah, and painful knee. Still going out there doing stuff. But I rested today. I didn't go nowhere. I didn't do nothing today. Rainbow say the attitude of the VDVS is you got 10%. That is great rating. I think he's talking about Lieutenant Dan when he was over there in Virginia. Or I was asked about, did I lose an arm or leg? And that was from the VSO. Oh, that's horrible. You got to lose an arm or leg. Listen, the VSOs are acting like gatekeepers. Yes, indeed. And trying to prejudge the claim. I think it's too much prejudging going on. Chicken Little, the sky's always falling. And then people telling you that you're about to lose your benefits. Come over here. Then you get over there, they tell you ain't nothing wrong with you. But you got one side saying ain't nothing wrong with you. You got another side saying everything wrong with you if you pay them some money. The free ones that help you for free tell ain't nothing wrong with you because they can't get no money out of you. Like the VSO, empty promises. Watch out for them, family. And look, watch out for this social media. Just like other frauds are happening, Watch what you sign. Because I'm telling you, all them lights and things come up. I want y'all to understand something. Look, let me put the question up here. No, that's the wrong one. Should veterans be held accountable for the contracts they sign when they need help with VA disability claims? You gonna sign it, you gonna regret it later. And what if they get you what they say they're gonna get you, but then you don't want to pay? You want to fight them. See, what? That's on both ends. Listen, family. Say yeah. Here, when it becomes a real problem, one thing if they promise you something and they don't deliver. What if they deliver? Uh-oh. What if one of these non-accredited consulting companies deliver with people? Well, you better watch too. That's when they get you either on the front end or on the back end. And you might get got by the VA or the federal government, depending on what type of moves they making. Listen what Sean say. The VSO I talked to the other day said something about a new rating decision. Okay. I asked him about it and he said, I didn't say that. 2 hours later, I got the decision notification in my mail. What a joke. Wow. Yeah, you can't depend on them. Jason M say, Sean, I hope it was good news. I think it would say, yep. I think he got denied, but we're gonna be working with him and see what we can do, get him, help him get somebody better. Yep. They see it all the time. BBMS. Now listen what Charlton says. H-Town sounds like marriage. What have you done for me lately? That's right. Ain't nothing going on but the rent. You got to have a job. So they'll help you behind the scenes because they can't do it openly. The VSOs lied and tried to gaslight me. Family, and they are helping some people and they getting claims approved or saying they're getting claims approved. Huh? They gonna help you through all the steps. You ain't got to do it by yourself. Huh? Now I have to read this part. At least I like this, OT. A good VSO would at least show it to you on the screen. Yeah. And then Betty Bob saying we got to encourage, because this is discouraging. We got to be here for our brother Sean. Sean going, this is a lot. We've been there. Betty Bob say, I still am sorry you going through it. Yes, indeed. He says, thanks, Betty. Now we got Rose City D in here. Oh, and I want to thank Betty Bobs for her $100 donation yesterday. And it was her birthday yesterday. We have Rose City D say, good evening, H-Town veterans. Salute the chat. We know more than the VSOs. A lot of times we do. Now, what Jay Oliver says is this. When I mention those things, I tell you those ratings can bring 40% to 60% for urinary frequency with PTSD from your PCP or diapers. The more diapers you use, the more the percentage will be. This is true. I know that to be a fact because I helped a Vietnam veteran with that. Or dry eyes with eye drops prescription for both eyes, 20% high value. Please send me some information on that, Jay Oliver, because that's something I'm totally unknowledgeable. I'm not knowledgeable about with the dry eyes. So we can put it out. Thank you. Now listen to what Eel says. I don't think the claim sharks can hold veterans accountable if they don't uphold on their end. A criminal can't call the police, no. But they got you in a legal contract. Now, if they hold up on their end, now you're right. You will. But usually they're gonna either get it up front and you going on your own, or they get it once you get your benefits. So let me pull this here. Let me see what we got here, family. Now look, it said he printed off a DBQ and left out the examiner's opinion. What? That was the whole point of the meeting with them. What is this? This person, we got to vet these people. We got to start vetting these people, Sean, that's supposedly helping us. This guy seems like he's working against you. Yeah, you got to keep digging deeper. Keep your head up. This is from 66 Love. Keep your head up, Sean, and keep pushing forward. Yeah, yes, and glad you're here. Betty Bob said, I need that information on dry eyes. So, Jay Oliver, you sent stuff to me before. If you ever had time, send it to me and I'll look up something. But I want to verify from you because you being a person that actually did it. Now, listen, OT says this. Remember, if going for terror, musculoskeletal is an exception and cannot be granted under terror. So if you have musculoskeletal system problems, no. I remember that. Unless if it is a part of a systematic disease like PSP, a type of arthritis, psoriatic arthritis. Now listen, boy, you are teaching us, you are helping us, Sean. See how we going, this is on task, this is what we talking about. Thank you, Sean. The VSO said he could only print 10 pages and DBQ was more than 10 pages. I'm going to report him to the regional office. That don't make sense, right? Your VSO worked for you. Now, Jay would say, will do, got you, Betty. Thank you so much. Family, are we doing this thing tonight? We ain't ever been an hour and 24 minutes. Family, given this here, let's be honest. If you had to do it all over again, would you use somebody to help you with your claim? Tell the truth. Whether they were accredited or not. If they were unaccredited, but they were helping people and they were getting claims approved, is there any circumstances that you would do it? I never used one, but I'm going to tell you the truth. Put a check mark if you would. Put an X in the chat if you wouldn't. Or you can put yes. Check mark if you would. Like check mark, let me know. I would. I'm talking about unaccredited. Oh, you can put accredited, unaccredited. Okay. He said accredited, yes, they have to be accredited for OT. Now, we talking about unaccredited. Rose City say no. Would you use if you had to go all over again, given the fact that they help people? San Diego Marine say no, sir. Only a lawyer. Look, Will with me say, yeah, if it's going to help me out, if I'm going to get my paper, I just got to get up some of their paper. Now, listen, a lot of y'all are clear, but we're talking about unaccredited, but I'm glad you're making it clear. You saying accredited. Sean say, yes, accredited. I'm with an accredited agent now. I don't have the time to do all of this stuff myself. When did you get with an accredited agent? We ain't trying to get too far in your business. This is new. This is recent. Good job. Accredited. I like having eyes on my file. Yes, indeed. Yes, and they can get access to it. Betty said yes, she would use unaccredited. Okay. Just last week. Everybody show congratulations to Brother Sean. He went and executed. Since he didn't stop when the individual didn't help him and they didn't help him with his claim, he got all of denial. Now he got an accredited agent helping them. But some say they will use Unaccredited, I would. But watch out for the all-in-ones, family. Everybody show congratulations to Sean. Now watch out for those all-in-ones. Give me a second here. Take that off. Now listen to what Rainbow said. Yes, accredited, maybe free VSOs, maybe unaccredited. If I research them, lawyer, not really. Hold on, wait a minute, Rainbow. Rainbow, hold on. How you gonna choose an unaccredited over a lawyer? You don't trust lawyers, do you? What? Let me put this up here. Lord. Now, listen to what Charlton say. Check the box. Accredited like pro ex-retired VA, like someone we know. Yeah, we know, huh? We know. Yes, now OT say he's got to take care of you, Sean. Yes, indeed. Oh man, y'all something else. Now listen with Rose City D. Rose City D, haven't you been here for over 2 years? Weren't you one of the first people to rock with me? Was that you, Rose City D? Now say, oh, you the one that came with Benny? Well, Benny, yeah, one of y'all, the other guy, I forget his name. I got help from YouTube and H-Town. You gave me motivation to go forward when I felt like it wouldn't work out. Thank you again. You're welcome, my friend. Damn, I don't know what y'all inspired me. Good deal, Sean. He got an accredited claim agent. Now, Jay Oliver says, Sean, good job. Stay in the trenches. Then OT say, very true, Sparky. Even Jason M would use an unaccredited claims agent. I'm assuming that's what you're saying. Now listen, Ill will say, my unaccredited friend that helped would answer the phone at 3 a.m. if I had a question. Some people good like that, even though they may be unaccredited. Now, you say only accredited. Okay, only accredited for Jason. I'm sorry, I didn't know that's what you were saying. Jay Oliver say lawyers usually push for the board. Yeah, they want you to the big payment. Now listen to what Rainbow says. X was a lawyer. He left on decent terms, but lawyers are very similar to the people they represent. Just saying, hashtag just saying so. No, I really don't trust most lawyers. But thank you for saying it like that, and you didn't go bad on them. Your ex, that's good. Now listen, family, watch the ones that help veterans, but they got all in one. They help you with your claim, and they got the doctors for you. Huh? Watch our video on this here. So they got the doctors working for them. Huh? So you got an unaccredited claim company, and they got the doctors working for them. The hookup. Is that a conflict of interest for a company? What about lawyers? Don't they have to hook up with some doctors too? Is that a conflict of interest, fam? Even some accredited people might have accredited claim agent. They might have some doctors they connected to. Is that conflict of interest? Let us know if that's a conflict of interest. Let us know. Put the word conflict in the chat. Is that a conflict of interest for you to get the person that's helping you with your claim? They set you up with the doctor or the CMP exam. Is that a conflict of interest? Whether they're accredited or not, is that a conflict of interest? Is it a conflict for a lawyer, even though it's legal for a lawyer to set you up, I guess? Is that a conflict? Because if you're saying if the unaccredited people can't do it, why can't the accredited people do it? That ain't fair. Is that a conflict? Now listen to what he will say. Now, if you're unaccredited company, don't tax and fix credit. Watch out. Does taxes and fix credit. Watch out. Now, Jay Oliver say, Hollywood Marine, you should be using that time to educate yourself, devil dog. Now, listen to what Rose City D says. If you got the evidence and put the time and work into your claim, you can do it yourself. Yes, indeed. Nobody will take care of you like you. Yeah, you're going to have to do some of it yourself. Now, 66 says, no, if the doctor's legit, shouldn't be a problem. Okay. If the doctor legit, it shouldn't be a problem if they hook you up with a doctor. Okay. All right. So is it a problem if they work for them? What if the doctor works for the company that's setting you up with the exam, meaning they're on their payroll? Is that a conflict of interest? Huh? If you go to, let's say, like Trajectory Medical, or Trajectory, they call themselves now, and they got doctors on the payroll that's approving it, and one of the people, the nurse, she's actually one of the co-owners filling out the exam paperwork. Is that a conflict of interest? Yes, it is. OT says that's a conflict of interest. If they getting paid. Now, if they send you to them, that's one thing. But if the doctor or the medical or the examiner works for the company that's sending you there, that could be a conflict of interest, in my opinion. But let us know. Yes, they do, but they work with the premises of within the premises of the law, 38 CFR 14.626, meaning like lawyers and other accredited people, it's okay. Yes. Say, yes, it is. Doctors on the payroll sounds like Fed tariff. Oh, you're out of control, bro. That's real talk. Say, allegedly. Yeah, allegedly. Allegedly. Is it a conflict of interest? Yes, OT. Allegedly. I like y'all. Is it a conflict? Yeah, Will, you out of control, partner. Much love. I like it like that, though. Man, I love y'all, man. Now, let's get to these accredited people. Sean said he's got an accredited claims agent. Well, now when you're dealing with somebody that's been accredited, they're accredited by the VA, they're verified by the VA, and they fall under the jurisdiction of the VBA. So if they do something, you can file a complaint with the VBA and say they did something, you can file a complaint against them. Like with lawyers, with the law firm, with the bar. You can also, if the lawyer's accredited, you can file a claim with the what? You can file a claim with the you can file a complaint with the VA against the accredited lawyer too. And they can lose their accreditation if it's found that they did something ill will towards you. Listen to what 66 says. No, it shouldn't be. As long as the doctor is doing the right thing, not justifying DBQ or your medical history. So, okay. So you don't think it's fraud because as long as they're doing their job and they got the evidence, it don't matter who they're getting paid. Let me know what you meant. Jason M say, yes, equal fraud. Look at Veteran Guardian, LOL. Yes, indeed. They got doctors on the payroll, I think, allegedly, I think. Now, yes, Jason. VA OIG, come on now. Now, listen, Jay Oliver says this. Legit doctors still don't understand the, what is that? The forces of in-service, what is that? That connection or correlation and the theater and time. Exactly, H-Town. Come on now. I hear you. I'm playing along. Come on, family. We doing this thing. Now let's talk about this. I got to take this off the screen. Right now we have 22 likes and 22 watching. Let me ask you this here, and I want you to tell me now, of all the people up here, listen to me before you say it. There's accredited claims agents. That's number one. That's what our brother Radar HQ is filing or going to be. If he haven't done it already, he's going to be an accredited claim agent. They can get 20% of your back pay. They're not lawyers, but they can get 20%. They are accredited with the VA up to 33%. Number two, but generally it's 20%, is accredited lawyers. They can get up to 20%, 20% up to 33%. Now, here's the thing. They help you after you receive one denial. The third one, unaccredited lawyers. There's no restrictions. Nobody's complaining about them. The fourth one is, I want y'all to listen to what I'm saying because I'm going to ask you a question. Veteran service organizations such as American Legion, Veteran of Foreign Wars, Texas Veteran Commission, or DAV. The fifth one, state or county government. The sixth one is what we talked about, like Trajectory Medical. Some of them have helped people now. It could be VA Claims Insider, different ones that's unaccredited claims companies. But there are some out there that have helped people. Veteran Guardian, and I ain't saying they helped them, but a lot of these are in drama right now. Number six, but people are still using them. My question to you is, which one up here that you don't trust at all? Just put the number in there, okay? Do you trust number one, accredited claims consultants? Accredited claims agent? Do you trust? Which ones you don't trust? Put the ones you don't trust. Put the number of the one you don't trust up here. Look at what you don't trust. OT don't trust veteran service organizations. You don't trust VSOs. Okay. So let us know which ones you don't trust. Most doctors don't have time to fill out a DBQ or offer an opinion on service connection. But you should be able to pay them to do it, right? Get a doctor to do the evaluation for you. You can set something up. That's legal. You say, hey, I want you to see me a few times, evaluate me for the purposes of a DBQ. I've seen that happen. And them actually fill a DBQ out. OT say, let alone they don't know what a DBQ is, right? And the language the VA is looking for. True. Exactly. Yes, everybody agreeing with you on that. Now, Ill Will says unaccredited claim companies unaccredited claim companies got that dog in them. That's right. They want to fight for it. That's why we sign the contracts, because a lot of people do it. They get help. Who do you not trust? Y'all about to tell me who y'all don't trust. OT don't trust VSOs, veteran service organizations like the American Legion. San Diego Marines say, don't trust VSOs, state or county government, or unaccredited. Don't trust it. Now, so you have trust lawyers and accredited claims agents. All right. It will say number 4 and 5. Don't trust VSOs or state or county. Y'all discriminating against people that do it for free? Is that what y'all doing? If they ain't getting no money out of it, you don't trust them. So why you want people to take your money if you can get it for free? Get it for free. Y'all don't trust them free ones, Ill Will. Now, Sean say 6. They don't have access to VBMS. Right. That's true. That's true. Why are they winning so many claims, though? Oh, on the other end. Number 4, VSOs. I'm seeing a lot of people don't trust VSOs. Charlton say, H-Town doubt most lawyers understand the VA rating process. Real talk. I remember Rader was saying something, and I don't want to quote him wrong, but about sometimes lawyers, I remember he said it to me, so I say what he was saying to us one day, that, lawyers don't always understand how it works. The VA process, the rating process. Charlton say, H-Town, oh yeah, I read that. Betty say, don't trust 4. That's VSOs. Burn me too many times. Yeah, you said it was 8 times, I think. Now, San Diego came back and cleaned it up. I don't trust number 3 either. Unaccredited lawyers. Jay Oliver say, I do not trust unaccredited lawyers. Number 5, state or county governments. Number 6, unaccredited claims companies. Family, what's going on here? Now, Rainbow says, I don't trust 3, unaccredited lawyers. Number 6, disappointed in 4 and 5, worry of 2, okay, lawyers that are accredited. I prefer number 1, accredited claims agent. Respect. Now, Betty Bob say 4 and 5, she don't trust. Any stuff that's on the free, VSOs or state or county governments. Now, Ill Will say, why is it, Betty? Is it because you think they don't have the experience, the training, or they're just incompetent for some other reason? Let us know. Ill Will say 4 and 5. If it's free, I don't want it. Real talk, Ill Will. Yeah, ain't nothing free, huh? But a denial. Hey, VSO helped me now. That's how I got my 100%, working with a VSO. And then I got knowledgeable now. Now, when I got up to 50, I had help with that. But when I started getting to 70 to 100, I played a more active role. Now, listen, OT said the lawyers only have to sign a piece of paper to be accredited. Accredited claim agents needs to take a test to be accredited. They don't take the test. The lawyers don't take the test. Wow. Thank you for that, OT. So the lawyers don't take the test, so they don't know a lot of the stuff that the accredited claims agent know. They riding on their lawyer credentials, allegedly. Now, San Diego Marine say, H-Town Northside, I don't like to pay to play. Okay. So some will pay to play, some don't like it. Now listen, 66 say, I would say there are bad services in all levels. All right, that's respect. Now listen what OT said. Very true, Sparky. The lawyers, learn it on the fly. Real talk. Jay Oliver say 4 in Louisiana throw pretty good parties and make a meatloaf of red beans. Make a mean red, let me say, and make a mean pot of red beans. Say they getting your stomach right. Well, what about your pocket? Now listen, Rainbow says 4 and 5 are usually very overworked. Now that's respect, because they're free. A lot of people are going to them. Now listen to what Jimmy Elmore says. Don't trust unaccredited lawyers or unaccredited claims company. So you don't like anybody that's not accredited. Remember, VSOs and state county governments are accredited through the VA. Now, Charlton said, you said, okay. They talking now. I'm going to let y'all talk. Now, listen, Rainbow says 4 and 5 hits and miss. Many try to do a good job, but there are many things stacked against free organization. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you something. Even though mine helped me when he retired, I don't think they always get the update. He retired now, but a lot of stuff is changing. Ill Will say, I don't think the vet who starts the process before they get out of the military have the best support. That's probably true. I don't know how it works for them. Family, I really appreciate y'all. Let's continue. Now, I want to ask you this here. Family, if you had to choose between everybody else and a claim accredited person, would you do accredited or non-accredited? So you can put C for accredited or none. If you had only choice, whether a lawyer, a consultant, would you do credited or non-accredited? If you had a choice, Which would you do? Credited or non-accredited? You can put NC for non-accredited. If you had only to choose between an accredited representation, and accredited that could be accredited lawyer, accredited claims agent, a VSO, or a state accountant. If you had to choose, which one would you do? Accredited or non-accredited? This is very important, family. Everybody needs to see it. OT say accredited. Charlton say accredited. Come on, family. Sean say accredited. J. Oliver say accredited. 66 say accredited. Betty say accredited. See how this stuff changed now when I ask this way? Rose City said accredited. Rainbow says accredited. H-Town says I think I spelled it right. Accredited for me. Betty Bob said accredited. So did Rose City D. Rainbow said accredited. H-Town accredited. VA Service LLC sounds good, y'all. No, man, I ain't trying to do it. Accredited. I would use accredited too. So even after we said all that, many of would use some type of accredited agency that's accredited with the VA. The issues with the unaccredited, in particular, the claim agent, many people say that they're working around the VA law and doing shortcuts. You should sign up, and the same Sean, Jason, sign up with Charters and accredited, Jimmy Elmore said. Because they got to play by the rules, but not the so-called claim sharks. Houston, we have a problem. Man, y'all are making my night. Now, remember, we're going to go back over the obligation, because some of you, the one here in the beginning, we're going to talk about that contract. We getting through this here. Whenever you sign up for somebody to help you and you sign a piece of paper, you are obligated under most circumstances. You got to read the fine print. Remember, here in Texas, VA Claims Insider, the people that was owed almost $6 million to them, the veterans, they said that they don't owe the debt to them, the state, but that may not be true, and they might fight that. Anyone can get an LLC. I have an LLC. Real talk. Read the fine print whenever you're signing anything, because tonight what we're talking about, and I want y'all to understand, for those who we can keep this focus, should veterans be held accountable for the contracts they sign when they need help with VA disability claims? Okay. Now we doing this here in Texas. LLC are free for veterans. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, thank you, Sean. Didn't know that. We learned something new. Now listen, read the fine print. Has anybody ever in here read the fine print? All of the fine print on a document? Put a 1 in the chat. I ain't saying I did. If you've ever read all the fine print before you sign something, put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you've ever read all of the fine print on a document before you sign for a lease agreement, for a housing loan. This is going to be a lot of paper. Or for any simple documents, any document. Let us know. Have you ever read all the fine print? Terms and conditions are important to know too. So say no. Jimmy Elmore say no. Java say yes. You can put 2 for no. Yeah, okay. Let me see. 0, never read the fine print on every document. Okay. Say 1. I say just at least on 1. I'm sorry. I should say at least 1. 2 if you haven't. Yeah, okay. Always know the terms and conditions if somebody's going to be helping you with a claim. Oh, and you better know the terms and conditions when it relates to the fees. Let me get this up here. Trajectory Medical is one we talk about because they, one of the big ones, I think they make a lot of money. We went over them. And they tell you what they do up front. Okay, here's the thing. They identify veterans' current medical symptoms, map those symptoms to potential medical disabilities, or preferably those related in the military. Leverage comprehensive data science to determine probability of a cause, link between disability and military service, and listen to this here, provide an independent evaluation confirming VA disability rating assigned is appropriate for a veteran's existing symptoms. I guess they set you up with a doctor, but are the doctors on the payroll? Are they setting you up with a doctor or using their doctors? So one with the eyeglasses off, squid, causing is too small. Oh Lord, family. Didn't do it so much when I was younger and single. Now, one, you signed one, read the whole fine print. Wow. Now listen to what Sean say. Real estate contracts have to have certain information in bold, underlined, or specific font so people don't miss the important stuff. That fine print won't fly. Come on now. Family. 5 times. That's what they do over there. So they get 5 times your back pay. Let's say you got $10,000 back in back pay. You owe them $50,000. So you got to give them that 10 and come up with 40 more when you come to trajectory. Other ones have different trajectory. Looks like they offer more support than VSOs. Yeah, they do, but you're going to come off that money. And here's the scale form. Give an example here. You can look at that. We looked at it before. Now, the problem with using, unaccredited claims consultants, current lawsuits and legal action against alleged claim sharks companies. So they got legal and all type of stuff going on. VA Claim Insider have an issue with Texas, Trajectory, other targeted companies, congressional actions, and legal context dealing with these things. Huh? So we back at it, family. What gets us here? See all the bold print in the contract. Yes, indeed. Now, what got us here, family, what get us here, and we need to understand, is that trying to navigate the claims process, we're going back to where we started in the beginning. It's so much going on. Do you understand the appeal process? Do you understand the claims process? Do you understand the difference between a temporary and permanent rating? Do you understand what happens to your benefits if you get divorced? Do you understand claim sharks and special monthly compensation, fraud, how it affects you and the people that are representing you? So that's why a lot of times people end up getting someone to help them with their claim. Okay, I read that. Blurred fine print there, H-Town. Blurred fine print there, H-Town. Oh, you where you getting on me, huh? Oh, he got on. Charles got on me. Now, family, we on the 2 hours. We doing this thing. We back what we saying. Given the fact, what would you do at this point? Are you going to do it yourself? Or you're going to get a representative? What are you going to do right now, family? We want to know if you filed a claim, I had to file a claim, and you need that bridge. Are you going to get somebody to help you to get to that claim approved, or are you going to get a rep? Tell me which one. I need to know, family. Come on. Are you going to do it yourself, or are you going to get a rep to help you? Now, San Diego Marines say rep all day. Now, right now, I'm talking about right now, if you got one you're working on, or which one, fam? Come on, let's talk about it. Sean say, at this point, a rep. This is helping other people, family. Jimmy Elmore say, representative. Now, Charlton say, do it yourself. J. Oliver say, do it yourself. Have my meds near. Come on now. What would you do, family? Let us know. How you going to do it? Do it yourself or somebody else? We're going to continue on while you decide. Now, remember, as we were saying earlier, fam, it's important to understand that it's going to be your signature on the paper. Betty Bob say, do it yourself. She do it herself. I understand. Some people may not feel comfortable doing that. And don't let nobody pressure you into signing any contract. I have claims in now. If unsuccessful, probably go with a accredited company. Okay. You get help. Now, San Diego Marine says the thing with doing it yourself, you might miss something that may cost you money. Yeah, that could happen with you, or it could also happen with the people representing you. But you're right, more eyes on is better. We'll do it live. Listen to what Sean say. We'll do it live. OT say rep. And I'm surprised. Why would you use somebody, OT, when you're so knowledgeable, but you still would use a rep? He said, we'll do it live. Do it live. That's right. Exactly, Sean. Oh, man. Bill O'Reilly, I ain't going to ever forget him on that. Do it yourself, denial with current VBA. Okay. Oh, with the current VBA, you do it yourself. They really, and remember, you can, if you do something electronic filing, you sign a contract electronically, that's just like on paper. Many documents are done electronically now. However, if you are mentally incompetent, they can't hold you to a contract, especially if they came to the mental health facility to get you to sign. If you have problems with your vision, I don't know how you're able to sign. San Diego, the VA accreditation just started been doing do it yourself so far. Okay. Yes. Some people might complain, I couldn't see the contract. And here we are, family. Now we full circle. Key considerations before signing a contract. First thing, read everything. We're just recapping now. You are presumed to understand all terms, even if you don't read them. Second thing is check the details. Check details. Verify names, dates, financial amounts. If you're going to be getting five, they're going to be getting 5 times your back pay. You better make sure you read that. And ensure all verbal promises are written into the contract. If it's not written into the contract, you can't enforce a verbal contract if you have a written one. Come on now. Is quick, submit, accredit, let my wife sign. Well, she has to be a proper representative, Jimmy Elmore. You'd have to give her power of attorney. Now, OT is the lack of transparency of the VBA claims process. Real talk. Now, another thing you need to be worried, you got somebody representing you, whether they're accredited or not. Never sign contracts with blank spaces, whether this is dealing with the VA or anybody. Ensure all blank spaces are filled in or crossed out. So if you sign something, they come back later and put extra stuff in the blank spaces. That's then authority and competence. Now listen to this. Ensure you are authorized to sign. So if you're going to use your wife or your spouse, Jimmy Elmore, make sure they're authorized to sign. And you are mentally competent, and whoever signed is mentally competent. The next thing, keep a copy. Now, OT said keep it on the, on this a hard drive or something there. But I say keep a paper copy. Always retain a fully signed paper copy for your record. Yes, let's talk. Next, seek the last thing, seek legal advice for complex or high value contracts, especially if you're going to be getting 10,000 to 100,000 back in back pay. Have an attorney review the document first, an independent attorney. Yes, family, did we go over it? Let's see this here. Family, we talked about it. Let me ask you this here, fam. You ready to sign that contract? Come on, yes or no? Put a Y in the chat if you ready to sign a contract to get that VA compensation. No if you ain't. You ready to sign that contract? Yes or no? I'm looking at it. I don't know. I'm at question mark. I'm not sure. Are you ready to sign that contract to get them benefits? I'm not sure. Jimmy say yes. 66 Love say yes. Are you ready to sign that contract? We brought it full circle, family. Are you ready to sign that contract? I'm signing that 360 deal. You gonna do it? No, do it myself. Are you ready to sign that contract? Question, you don't know, depending, huh? Are you ready to sign that contract? That would be with any of them. Are you ready? Look at them. They got the money and the 100% P&T waiting on you. How you gonna pass that up? Huh? They got something for you. Look, you can buy steakums all day. You understand? Deal or no deal. That's right. Come on, deal or no deal. Come on, put that in there. I like that one. Deal or no deal. See what Jimmy Elmore? I say, I don't know. I put question mark. Deal or no deal, family. Put deal or no deal. Are you gonna make a deal with them? I say, no, do it myself. Maybe from Rainbow. Betty say, no, do it myself. Sean say, I can do it myself. A deny. Okay. Fam, y'all said y'all spoke. Now, 66 Love say, not doing a 5-time back pay. OT say, question. Don't know. Fam, I thank y'all for being here tonight. So, family, did we cover the topic? The topic was, and tell me, did we answer the question? Tonight, did we answer the question? Did we address the question, in other words? And did we inform you? Did we answer the question? No backdoor deals. Yes, indeed. Did we address the topic tonight, family? Did we address the topic? Did we explain what you should do before you sign a contract? Did we inform you properly? Say yes, we did. From 66 Love. Jimmy Elmore say you covered it. Did we cover the information tonight? Did we do it, family? Let us know. We need your feedback. So listen to what Rainbow says. Maybe if I get a menu for MREs 1990s as I sign as a signing bonus. Oh, you out of control. No, for MREs, them things, some of them had your stomach locked up. Some of them was good. San Diego Marine 96 said, yes, the subject is addressed. OT say no deal. Giallo say my Social Security disability back pay was $95K. There is no way I would have been happy paying an attorney 20% of that. Real talk. Oh, you got all that. If you need a ride to the bank, Giallo, let me know. Listen. That's that Fifth Ward came out of me. Rainbow say you covered and expounded the information. Thank you, Rainbow. Yes, you did about signing a dirty contract, them 360 deals, like them music artists sign. Oh yeah, come on now. Shub Knight said, welcome to Death Row. Pay that rep. Good discussion, H-Town. Very informational. Thank you so much. Family, we want to make sure that we cover these things. OT says, we sure did. Jimmy Elmore say, that's awesome, Oliver. Yes, indeed. That is that's very good. And you did it without a rep. Some of our lawyers. Rainbow says 1990 million for was omelet with ham. Yeah, I like the omelet with ham. What was your favorite MRE if any of y'all ever ate them? I like the rice and chicken and that omelet with ham. Yes, indeed. Yes, you covered. I think I like somewhat like that spaghetti and meatballs. Yes, you covered dirty deals, done dirty cheap. Pastor Dougie did. Oh, why you got to put it on him like that? Good discussion. We covered it. Okay, family. Family, I appreciate y'all being so patient with us. Family, uncover the facts whenever you're dealing with anything somebody telling you. Uncover the facts. More east to the field. Okay. Verify information. Let me pull that up there. H-Town watching us to make sure we don't get the new edition deal. That's right. We don't want you to get that new edition deal. You still living in the projects, but you got #1 hits. We don't want that. So Rainbow say slice ham. Okay, slice ham. MRE True Advertising. Salute. Thank you so much. Yes, indeed. Love MREs. Come on, family. We getting out of here. We about to close it out. We thank y'all for being here. Now, what we have out, please go back and watch our video library. First, watch when we son our sister Betty Bob celebrated her birthday yesterday. We're gonna celebrate. I hope my sister, amen, we'll celebrate. We're gonna acknowledge her too tomorrow, Sister Grace. And because her birthday on the 8th. And she may be or may not. You never know what people got going on, but we're gonna honor our sister. And let us know when y'all birthday, if you like it. The honor or not, it's up to you. We don't have to if you don't want to. Just let us know now. Email me something. I just don't want to leave people out. Rainbow say, remember one bad thing about the 360 is that the merry-go-round is also 360. Hashtag just saying it. Okay, turkey a la carte, king, ration, MRE, chili mac. I forgot the chili mac. Real talk, Rainbow. Now, list 66 say one thing I do wonder about is how does a raider actually approach your claim once they see that you have respected accredited claims rep. Now, that's something you should ask a raider. You know, Raider HQ might be able to answer that, or some of the other ones that are out here. Now, family, we did that. Say in the late 90s, I got a pack of M&Ms that had the 1984 Olympics on the package. Did you? Wow. That's a wow. And hold on, did I just do it? Oh, this one here, we going up on almost, this is up over 600 views. The one where we talk about is there a disconnect between Vietnam veterans and veterans of the Gulf War era. This over 600. Hopefully we get up to 1,000 on it. It was over 300 or 400 when we first started the video. I'm a May baby. Okay. Jimmy and May baby. H-Town, thank you so much for celebrating my birthday with love. Yes, indeed. No problem at all. M&Ms were in my MRE. That's what I thought you said. But they were a few years old, huh? About a good 6-7 years old. 66. They don't care about the production numbers. All right, family. Now, in addition to that, we talked about the M21 manual. We're not going to talk about tonight. We're going to go ahead and close out tonight. Say, I would. Okay, you would. Okay. I really enjoyed. Y'all been very interactive tonight. And this one here, whoa, when we had Raider HQ and the Salty Old Marine, We going towards 700, I think. That's going to be 1,000 before it's over with. Betty says, H-Town, did you get my playlist music? I haven't looked at it yet. I've been busy. I've been running back and forth all day. I'll look for it, okay? And I'll let you know. Family, yes, indeed. We're not going to go VA law tonight. All right? Well, the M21 manual in particular. We're not going to do VA news tonight, but we thank you, family. We'll cover it next time. We thank y'all for being here, supporting us, kindness. Where is Pastor Dougie? Any sightings, let us know. Now, about our channel, we thank you for being here. We want you to know we're informative, interactive, protective, respectful, troll-free, and transparent. Our live streams are on. Let me pull that back up. Our live streams are on Sundays and Thursdays, 6 p.m. Central Time, but we do have impromptu live streams. We had one Monday, yesterday, impromptu, unscheduled, and today. Probably going to do a little something, just shouting out our sister if she, But I may have to check with her and make sure it's okay. Java say H-Town is still not 2 weeks yet. Okay. All about the points, okay? Are they talking to each other? So, family, we thank y'all for what y'all done. Well, let us know what that temperature is where you at, man. Contact us or donate. And like we say, thank you, Betty Box, for the $100 donation. That's our contact information, email at the bottom. You can go to our channel, watch our videos, and our Cash App and PayPal is there on the screen. Thank y'all. Now we're going into the conversation. If y'all got any last things to say, we want to hear from you. If not, or if you do, we still want to know what the weather's like where you at and the current temperature. Charlton says 40 degrees and clear in Pennsylvania. OT says it's 76 degrees in California. G. Oliver say it is 81 degrees and cloudy in Louisiana. Betty says it's 42 degrees in Maryland, 42 degrees. Jimmy Elmore says it's Shreveport is 66 degrees. And in the Houston area here, it is 67 degrees right now. Low of 51 is going to go down to 66, say 41 and clear in Cincinnati. Rainbow says was 70 degrees in Virginia yesterday. Wow, 40 degrees today. That's a big drop. Family, we thank y'all. We're going to get ready to close out. Betty Bob say it is 66, though you was in Florida. Okay. Family, we want to thank y'all for being here. We did this. And if I call you up, we ain't going to hold you long. I might just come up and say happy birthday. But I may have to check with her just to make sure, But family, I want to thank y'all for being. I met a Vietnam veteran at the VA hospital today, 60%, and told him to work on a few claims. Yes, send them to our channel, J. Oliver, whenever you have a chance. San Diego Marine says 58 degrees in Clarksville, Tennessee. So let's say good night to everybody, family. Betty Boston. Born and raised, sis. Cincinnati, born and raised. So we have Betty Boss say good night to all. Talking to them. I have eye surgery today. Oh, Jimmy, you had eye surgery. Everybody be praying for Jimmy Elmore, please. Rest well, family. Yes, indeed. Yeah, Betty saying good night to Brother Charlton. I tell you, I just love all y'all, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Coast Guard, and the Army, whether you're National Guard, active duty, or reserve, we thank you for your service. We thank you if you're family members of a service member. Jimmy say good night. See y'all next time. J. Oliver say good night, my good people. Jimmy say it went well. Thank you. Thank you. And rest well, H-Town family from OT. Charlton said, good night, shipmate Betty Box. Hope birthday went well. She said she's going to celebrate on the weekend, too. J. Oliver say, Take it easy, Jimmy. Please do that. Night and rest, family. Okay. So, family, we want to thank y'all for being here, covering the topic that we did tonight. Y'all help us do it in a way that y'all only could. Rainbow says good night and thanks you for sharing your knowledge in a way I can understand. Because unless you can explain stuff in a way of people, thank you for that, Rainbow. Unless you can explain in a way of people can understand, it don't mean nothing. Teaching is a dialogue. OT say sign up already with Radar HQ. He should see your deferred claim. Okay. He say Sister Betty Bops gone turn up this weekend. So family, thank y'all. And I appreciate y'all. And I appreciate the love and respect that y'all have shown us. And I'm getting ready to close it out. I'm gonna be a little long-winded. So y'all, I don't want to have to cut off. I don't like cutting y'all comments off. So thank y'all for being here, for showing y'all love, going over the topic, playing an active part that's helping and bless others. And family, until next time, good night.